All right, so ready to mosey down to the next car? I think so, because, I guess the investigation could wait a little bit longer. So I think we went through everything in here. Yeah. Nice music, I like it. Ready to mosey on down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards. Cut that out. Library car. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy. Rose is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your present.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector. It seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Have you found any leads yet?
Oh, the detective pair needs help from the birthday girl?
She knows everyone's allowed to be sassy on their birthday.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around.
I'll see you all around. Okay, I just can't read.
Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye.
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough.
Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer.
This is trouble in Terrorist Town. I don't know, I've never played murder mystery like stuff before, but I kind of want to. That sounds fun, actually. So this is right up my alley. And I'm, here to ask if anyone is hungry. Just making sure things go well. I'm sure Vector's hungry. Let's just throw him a bone.
Starved? I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector, the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
And I'm Espio, the poet.
Poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. I love these Chow, look at that. I love that grin so much. It's one of my favorite grins in the Chow world. Awesome.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm, satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Joshua and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy and everyone had everyone leave the dining car?
Sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, Sonic, and Sonic passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car.
Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout,
"No way!"
at the brochure stand over there. but she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to this casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. Then
When Vector came back, he realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right.
I cannot get his voice, consistent. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car.
Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too.
Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true.
We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio is actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
There's the hand again. Alright, so I said to Yumi the Yoshi Tamer, or maybe it was Seamus the Kilted Gamer. I forget who it was. The eyes of the conductor kind of looked robotic, but now that I'm seeing him, he just looks like a big dog and his eyes look normal here. And that kind of looks like a Sonic Forces user-created character right there. What's this?
Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Joshua, look at this! There's a couple maps here.
This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I wonder what he's supposed to be. What am I supposed to be? A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow. I really needed to see this.
This little chow's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too.
There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? The globe.
A globe of a marvelous planet.
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries.
They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. Food can't be beat either.
Sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there.
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious sandwich.
I'll keep that in mind, thank you.
This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Ooh, books. What do you know? Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out of the floor, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order. All except this one. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to your inventory. I didn't already have one? Ooh, look at that. Look, a little book hiding. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. That was a good one, Joshua. That was a good joke. I don't know. I just like to check everything before I talk to people for some reason. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Joshua, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Joshua, you're pretty unconventional. Unconventional. But I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Look at that cute bug's face. Sorry. I just absolutely love the person that made the art for this game. Just like characters, backgrounds, all that stuff. They did a great job. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. And watch some Joshua Let's Plays on YouTube. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Joshua, no! Don't fall asleep. There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time, you'd be rich, huh? You'd be ring rich. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sorry, I was just waiting for a noisy car to pass by. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy. This kid feels empathy for everything. Alrighty, that looks like the way out of here. Let's check, I already checked the table, didn't I? I did. That's how I like to check. Whoa! Let's talk to SBO. Fancy a poem? Can I get a poem about space? I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Let's talk a little bit. What'll it be? How about a poem about trains, a train about poems? Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The wind shows the ocean.
Oh wait, there's my lotion. Thanks.
I actually really like that one.
Huh? Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignored the grumbly tummy. For the eggs I received are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs on the train though. My talent is wasted on you lot. Well, I guess I can't really interrogate him yet. I mean, that's kind of weird. I guess when I interrogate, it gets all serious, but I guess he's just all humming to his music in his earphones, his headphones.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they've confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You actually tried to bring a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you are the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Order, okay.
Oh yes, please! I'm starved!
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important.
Then why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Joshua, why would you tease him like that?
And here I thought I could trust you. You made a fool of me.
Look, Joshua, you made him a fool.
Come on, Joshua, smooth this over. Oh, this is so great. Oh, man. No, I'm the fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smooth things over, but at what cost? What a stinking strange interaction just then. Wow.
Did you bring me any meat to... I may be a butcher, but they...
Let's see. Wait a second. Oh wait, I already talked to him. Let's go to the arm.
Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best. I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first?
Alright, if I have to.
Shadow supposedly walks through the library car before going into the saloon car.
Huh.
When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on the way out.
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. We should make a note of it.
Yeah, I believe we should too.
Shadow's lock is added to your blah blah blah.
I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened.
Did you bring me any...
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
Wait a second.
So, the two of you don't believe us, eh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Joshua and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car.
Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Huh?
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were restricted to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles.
Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. I was gonna say record for some reason.
What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read?
if you won't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Joshua, could you help me out here?
All right, Joshua, what book do we think SPO might have been reading? The only book that we have in our... Wait, I thought we had the Eggman one. Never mind. Okay, so probably reading this. I mean, it's the only book. My goodness.
A manual? You think SBO was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Think. Oh, I got a wider road now, Eggman. Wait, I am going against Eggman, right? Oh no!
Oh no! Ha! I didn't read that just now, so hopefully I'll just remember to do that in post.
We got this, Joshua. Let's try again.
Whoa!
Oh yeah! Whoa! Talk about a close one. Oh no! Oh yeah! Sonic speed! There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books in the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual. Meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, SBO.
A butcher and a poet, friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Joshua, if you don't mind. Could you ask SPO some questions about the manual? Just flip to the page and ask away.
A page, never mind. Oh, I see. Quiz SPO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? I mean, sure, we'll go with that one. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During the events, they can perform a variety of tasks, and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterward. I remember the conductor saying the train could clean itself, though I had a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons and explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety.
It seems like SBO aced that question. Joshua, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. Which page do I choose? What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65.
Last one, Joshua. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha. Which page should I pick last?
What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations?
An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests.
I remember this.
The train was an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little tests? Test singular?
Totally. It's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly.
A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurs does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual. Read through the manual, so I suppose we could...
Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you read?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Joshua?
He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Joshua, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to this to someone who also saw SPO reading. But what? Shadows. Locke. Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up, Joshua. Let's get our argument together.
Objection! Oh no, I didn't get two. Whoa, I didn't see those spikes there. For some reason my instincts were to turn into Shaggy again, but I realized I'm not Shaggy, I'm Sonic! Sonic the Hedgehog! There's a painting or picture in the back that says, shh. I guess it's because we're in the library. Whoa! That was close! I don't know why I'm starting to turn into Shaggy.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Crocs are natural gamers.
Espio said he saw the Shadow enter the library car.
The Shadow. The ultimate life porn, the Shadow.
But he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Victor came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon...
Did I say Victor? I'm sorry. I meant to say Vector.
In the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me that the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see, I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Joshua, one that I would love for Espio to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death. So I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I didn't. Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's... Was Espio simply sitting reading? Was Espio simply sitting reading? This text is so odd. Was Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice... Was Espio simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? This text is weird. What should I do? Join Tails, defend Espio. I kinda wanna defend the Fox Boy. I don't know, man. I mean, he's not the murderer, right? I don't know. I guess I'll defend SBO. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up.
Tails!
Huh?
We have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another?
Oh my goodness, what is wrong with my reading? Alright, now is my chance to get my thoughts in order. I don't know, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was just like, you know what? Maybe there was a table or something in the way, you know what I mean? I don't know. I suppose, ouch. Ouch! I suppose the argument that, you know, he could definitely hear the keys and lock rattling would alert SPO. I mean, he's a stinking ninja, for crying out loud. So you know what? My goodness. Maybe I made the wrong decision joining with SPO, defending him. We shall find out.
The library map? Oh, I see. You see the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's no way SBO and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him?
Right here. Right here. Right here. Interesting. Wait, no. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. For some reason I thought I mispronounced the word alibi, but I didn't. And then I slipped up on my words. Too many locked doors to worry about. But I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow.
Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have opened it when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO.
I don't really feel like saying that. And if you need any meat
chopped up, just say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock. Wait, tick-tick-tock goes the clock. While our heroes are in the caboose. Oh my goodness, I just messed that up. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this.
Come on, Joshua, let's see what's next.
Coming. I'm actually going to leave it here for the next episode. I'm going to save it. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful episode. Not wonderful because I mean wonderful because it's Sonic the Hedgehog of the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope we see you again in the next one. What? How did I not notice this thing before? Oh, Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. That's really cool. Book of the Monk. Gone Gal. Gone Gal. Is that a parody? I don't read. I just don't really read books. Gone Gal. Anyway. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much. Until next time. Take care.